Hello everyone, my name is Elite Trainer Kenway. Now I most certainly was not planning on staying up until 3 a.m. last night to work on a YouTube video. However, it seems as though I've been issued a challenge by none other than BirdKeeperToby himself. A challenge that will not go unanswered. So let's see what Toby has to say.
Number 1. Is the year of Scarlet and Violet? So simple question. What's your favorite Pokemon of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet?
Now, that is a very interesting question whose answer is most certainly going to bend and flex and change over the coming months and coming years. The game's only been out for about a week and a half. I've beaten the game, almost completed Living Dex, and that answer has already changed over the course of the last week. My favorite Pokemon before I'd even started was Armarouge, and I used Armarouge on my playthrough team in Scarlet. That then shifted to Annihilate when I first saw Primeape evolve after the Rage Fists. Annihilate is an amazing evolution to Primeape, and it's one that I've been waiting for a very long time. Primeape was one of my favorite Kanto Pokemon for a very long time, so Annihilate was definitely something special to me. The runners-up on that list are Roaring Moon, Great Tusk, and Tinkaton. Unfortunately for me, I didn't find Tinkaton until close to the end of the game, and the other two obviously aren't available until the post-game, so I haven't really had a chance to get to use those three Pokemon that much because I've been working on filling out my Pokedex. Ask me again next month, and I may give you a different answer, but for right now, my favorite new Paldean Pokemon is Kilowattrel. For some reason, I just really loved the original birds. I remember flipping my lid with excitement when I realized that Talonflame was going to be in these games. I didn't use Talonflame on my first playthrough team because I already had Skeledirge and I already had Armarouge, so I didn't need another fire type, but I'm definitely going to use Talonflame again on my next team. But Kilowattrel is pretty much everything I want in a regional bird. It's fast, it has a really cool sleek design, its typing reminds me of Zapdos from Kanto, and its combination of Electro Ball, Volt Switch, Brave Bird, and Hurricane was exactly what I needed from this bird. Because everything can be done out of order, I ended up taking on the Titan Dodonzo when my team was about 15 levels under leveled. But Kilowattrel came in clutch for that fight and almost ended up beating Dodonzo by himself. By the time I got to the end game, I had so much faith in Kilowattrel that he was my starting Pokemon in every single one of the Elite Four fights. And that's something I have never done. I have always been the type of player to change up my lead Pokemon based on the type of the Elite Four member I'm about to face. But I had so much faith in Kilowattrel going into the Elite Four that he started every single one of the 5 battles.
Question number 2. Why is your YouTube name your YouTube name?
So yeah, about a year ago when I was workshopping names for the channel, I settled on 3 trainer classes that I was really into. It was either going to be Ace Trainer Kenway, which for those of you who don't know, my full name is Kevin Kenway, so that's where the Kenway part comes in. But it was going to be Ace Trainer Kenway, Gym Leader Kenway, or Veteran Kenway. And the reason I wanted to go with Veteran Kenway is because I'm 32 years old. I've been playing Pokemon literally since Red and Blue came to the States. I got my first copy of Blue when I was like 8 or 9 years old when they first came out. And I've been playing Pokemon on and off for as long as Pokemon's existed. So I figured that by that standard alone, I'm at least somewhat of a veteran trainer. And I had actually settled on Veteran Trainer. That was going to be the name of my channel, which is why my Twitter handle is still @VeteranKenway. I remember seeing a box, an Elite Trainer box of Pokemon cards at Walmart when I was getting groceries. And I thought, you know what? I think that's a pretty cool title that hopefully not many people use. And so, yeah, I decided to go with Elite Trainer Kenway. And I think it's a pretty good fit.
Number 3. What is the best video you've made this year? I
actually have 2 favorite videos that I've done this year. The first one is, it's a rough watch because the editing quality is not there. I didn't have a microphone back then and the scripting quality wasn't great, but the idea behind it, I still 100% believe in. And it was a theory about how Mega Evolution was not the split in the timeline as we all come to know it. That what splits the timelines between the 2 Pokemon universes that we know in the games was actually the introduction to Fairy-type Pokemon. So using the existence of fairy-type Pokemon as a catalyst for the split in the two timelines of the games actually makes for a much more sensible and much cleaner break in the two video game timelines. Whereas using Mega Evolution as your catalyst pretty much ignores everything that was released after Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And when I'm ready to go back and make some older theory videos, probably in 2024, the fairy timeline is going to be the first video I'll go back and redo. My other favorite video made a couple of months ago is one where I deduced that Marshadow from the Alola games is a dead cub fruit from the Isle of Armor DLC. And the other kind of reason that's one of my favorites is because a big piece of evidence for that theory actually comes from the Sun and Moon demo. And I just kind of think that using data that was specifically put in a demo of a game in order to explain lore behind a Pokemon that was introduced in the DLC of the next generation after that is pretty cool. The amount of fun I had making those two videos in particular make them my favorite videos.
What is it that your viewers can expect from you in 2023?
Well, I was going to make more theory videos until I saw this.
I think Pokemon theories as a medium is a little bit of a, not a dead medium, but like people aren't really making that content so much anymore. And heck, it's hard for me to come up with new theories every single week. And maybe a lot of that is that a lot of the Pokemon theories have been found and discovered and spoken about.
But seriously, I have a Word document on my computer of theory ideas I want to make. Another goal for this year, I started Toby's Pokemon Home Master Dex Challenge in April of this year, and my goal is to finish it within 1 year. I'm currently 68% done with Toby's challenge. I've got to catch Miraidon in Violet, and then I've got to do the entirety of the Hoenn region and Unova region. I saved those two for last because they're the most expensive. After that, I have my own catching challenge I want to talk about in May of next year with you guys. But other than that, I've been experimenting with shorts. So look out for some short 15, 20-second videos from me over there. I recently got community tabs open, so I've been posting almost every day there. As far as video content goes, I think I want to start doing gameplay tips on newer and older Pokemon games. I think I want to start making lists like top 10s and giving my opinions on various things Pokemon related. In 2023, you can expect more of the same with some new stuff sprinkled in.
Number 5, are there any big milestones you're looking forward to next year?
I'm going to be extremely optimistic and say 1,000 subscribers and 100,000 video views total by the end of next year. And the reason I say that is because when I launched this channel back in January, I didn't expect to get 50 subscribers by the end of the year, much less 300 that I have now. My wife and I talked about this back in December of last year, and we decided that we had the money and the resources for me to dedicate a full year to starting up a YouTube channel to see where it goes. We have two kids. One is about to be 2 in a couple of weeks. The other will be 3.5 in a couple of weeks. They take a lot of our time. I have a full-time job that takes a lot of my time. But we decided that this would be a good hobby for me to do on the side. And we decided back in January that if I felt like this channel was stagnant in December, then I would just shut it down and not do anything. But you guys, the community, have really showed me over these last couple of months that my ideas on Pokemon things are worth listening to. And I cannot express the amount of gratitude I have for you guys who have watched my videos, who have commented, who have liked, who have shared, who have subscribed to the channel. I'm not ready to give that up. This year, we have reached 315 subscribers at the point of recording. And a few days ago, we reached 20,000 total video views. And I genuinely believe we can hit 1,000 subscribers and 100,000 video views by the end of next year.
Number 6, recommend a channel with less subscribers than you that you think your channel will love.
Everybody that I mentioned in 6 is going to be tagged as part of number 7. Unfortunately, I can't tag any creators with less subscribers than myself because... So instead, I'm going to mention and tag the creators who have helped to inspire me over this last year. The first one, and I really hope that I'm pronouncing this correctly, is Pokeferlax. Pokeferlax is a creator who does weekly reviews of the anime series, and I honestly really love his accent. I find it extremely charming. I started following him a couple of months ago at the start of the Masters tournament in the anime. And just every week when a new episode comes out, I hop over to his channel first thing the next morning and just watch his video, because the sheer joy that he gets talking about the anime is really bright and uplifting. The next one I want to mention is Papa C, and I was actually introduced to Papa C through M&J TV. He did a reaction video to Papa C's beating, I think it was Emerald, how Nintendo intended. Basically, he takes the strategy guides for the Pokemon games, and he plays through the story of the game exactly how the strategy guides tell you how to do it. And he has really funny and insightful commentary to go along with the videos, and I can sit there for hours and just watch 4 or 5 of his videos in a long stream. The next one I'm going to call out is the Aura Guardian. He is a massive channel. He has 675,000 subscribers. But he is still one of my favorite content creators on this platform, and he makes hilarious lists. He'll do like his top 10 worst Pokemon of a specific region, and the reasons he gives for why certain Pokemon are his least favorite are like really petty, really funny, really odd reasons. And I very much love his dry sense of humor, and his is another one of those channels that I can just sit and binge watch for hours at a time. The next person I want to mention is someone who I actually met through Toby's Master Decks Challenge Discord server, but he also makes really good, really high quality content. One of my favorite videos that he's made so far is a recent one that I watched, where he explains why terrestrialization is going to be a huge deal in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I absolutely love this video. And the last creator I'm going to tag for the Wants to Battle challenge is a content creator who is after my own heart as a theorist. He did a video a few weeks ago on the flight mechanics of Miraidon, and that was a really cool video. But my favorite video he's done so far is the Deadly Science of Fido. If you want to watch one of my favorite videos on this platform, go watch the Deadly Science of the Fido video. It's amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my entry for the Wants to Battle challenge for 2022. Toby, if you're watching this, I just want to take the opportunity to say thank you. Thank you so very much for giving me a chance a few months ago and talking with me and helping me. And everything you've done has helped me out exponentially over these last few months. And your assistance has really made me a much better content creator, and your kindness and your intelligence and your sincerity inspires people like myself to go out and try for themselves, to make their own YouTube channels and to make their own YouTube videos. And I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for me, everything you've done for everyone in this community. You are without a doubt one of the best people on this platform, and I know I'm not the only one who feels this way, but I very much appreciate everything you've done for this community. That's it for me. I'll be back on Tuesday, hopefully, with my take on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's missed opportunities. Definitely don't want to miss that. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I'll see you soon. Peace.